Welcome to the MMAPlay 365 free fantasy fight breakdown. For each card, we'll give away our analysis for one future fight, including how to approach it in your DraftKings and FanDuel contests. You can access our full daily fantasy offering, including picks, tier lists, expert rankings, tournament exposures, and historical optimal lineup analysis for just $5 per event or $10 per month by logging on to www.mmaplay365.com. All right, guys, let's take a look at Angela Hill and Lupita Godinez. Godinez is a favorite, minus 340, 9,200 on DraftKings, $23 on FanDuel. Angela Hill, 7,000 on DK, $8 on FanDuel. Angela Hill, this is her 21st UFC fight, and the one thing she has consistently brought in her UFC career has been action. There's a ton of strikes, a ton of volume in her fights, and she stylistically in the past has not been able to stop takedowns. She has 76% takedown defense, but her last few fights, you know, Virna Jandiroba, who's a good BJJ practitioner, not a great um, takedown artist, in my opinion, took her down 3 times. Ashley Yoder took her down twice. Torres once. Like you can get Michelle Watterson took her down. People try a lot of takedowns. They do succeed a lot. 76% isn't a terrible number. But Lupi Godinez is going to look for takedowns in this fight. She took down Ariane Carnelosi 8 times. She took down Luma Lubunmi 5 times. She got 2 takedowns against Luana Carolina, 5 against Silvana Gomez Juarez, and 3 against Jessica Penne. So pretty clear stylistically what's going to happen. There's going to be a lot of strikes. Lupi's going to close the distance. When there's not volume, there's going to be takedown attempts. This is going to be a great scoring fight on both DraftKings and FanDuel, in my opinion. Especially in that upper range on DraftKings, where people are looking at Benitez and all these great pay-up options. Quinlan, I think, Bruno Silva, um, Ode Osborne. The high range is full of people you expect to finish. And the loopy fight, people who look at inside the distance lines, this is not a fight that's projected to finish, but it's projected to score well because of the styles in this fight. And I think that could be something that people miss, and we have an opportunity here to get some leverage. That being said, by the way, Angel Hill's been submitted a lot. Uh, um, she has a tough time, when they get down there. She can be submitted. She's had those issues in the past. So Hill being the older fighter, Lupi younger, hungrier, stylistically matches up well in terms of grappling, wrestling, takedowns, all of that. My official pick for this fight. Make sure I get the round right. I am picking Lupi Godinez to win by second round submission. How I'm playing this, quite honestly, I think you can make a case to play either in cash games. I'm higher on Lupi in general to win the fight. Um, Hill is a viable punt because she does typically throw a lot of volume, and if she can stop the takedowns, she probably beats Lupi on the feet. She has a path to victory. So you can play both on DraftKings cash games. FanDuel, where you're even more reliant on the finish. On FanDuel, I actually think Hill is a better cash game play. Just volume, $8, 23 is a lot on FanDuel, and the finish has higher priority in that scoring system. Tournaments, same thing. I kind of made a case out for both. I have enough dogs that I'm picking to win straight out that I don't need to go over on Hill, but viable path to victory here. If all the dogs win, she could have some decent volume if she's throwing those little strikes in the clincher on the ground. Those little strikes, you don't have to be significant strikes to score anymore. Those little strikes can score 2 points, and they can kind of add up. And Godinez, I think, has a path to a sneaky big score with wrestling, grappling, and a potential for a finish, control time, all that stuff. So I think Lupi Godinez is one of the sneakier plays on this card. That's how I'm approaching it in those fantasy contests. So take that for what you will. Hope she comes in for me. Good luck in those contests.